everybody, and welcome to another episode of Modded Minecraft on the Direwolf 1.10 pack with me, Drachmo the Dwarf. So what's happened and what are we doing today? Not a lot has happened since last episode, and a rather gigantic boob up. I've removed the machines here just for now because we're slowly going to get prepped up for this to be altered and changed. I've been making more crystals. I've been constantly at that as the other two have stopped working, which reminds me, let me just grab a quick bit of blaze. We're doing a little bit of off-work camera this afternoon, so just going to keep that up. What else have I been up to? Yes, from the last episode, as you can see, I've massively tidied up there. We'll probably be putting holes in here again, mind, but it's not as if we're short on stone. In here, we're still filling up with redstone, and I'm okay with this. I have no problem with this. I have also made a lot more melon farms. If we pop outside, it's dark and I don't care. As you can see here, I've expanded it quite greatly, and I still don't think it's enough. So I'm going to have to think about that. Did I show you guys how awesome this bow was last episode? I think I skipped out on that. But this bow is in... I'm not the best shot in the world, but look at this. Oh yeah. Can I hit these guys? I was doing this all day yesterday while I was cleaning up some work as well. It does not get boring, that. That's an awesome bow. I love it. But okay, so that's not what we're doing today. We're going to continue with expansion. I don't know if I've done anything else actually off camera. I can't think of anything. Not anything that immediately smacks me in the face. I think... At least I think we're okay. But yeah, we're continuing with thermal expansion. And last episode, we managed to automate the creation of Signilium, which is awesome, as you can see here, Signilium ingot, which is fantastic. So I'm hoping today we can get the Signilium upgrade kit and the resin upgrade kit done. I don't know, but let's crack straight into it. So we've got all this here. We can do the electrum gears, we can do Signilium ingots now. The only thing we're going to have trouble with is the chromium dust. This is a pain in the arse, as saltpeter in night are a bit of a beggar. Blitz powder shouldn't be too bad. Snowball, I've already got an idea for that, and redstone, we're not short on that. So why don't we start with niter? Because niter's, well, we're going to need it for lots of things. And the best way I found here is sandstone. In a pulverizer gives us niter. That seems to be the best way. So let's make a pulverizer. Okay, so what are we missing? Probably one of them. Let's see. Redstone reception coil. Redstone reception coil. I've got some of this on craft at least. And some copper gears. We have not taught the system how to do copper gear. Okay. Oh, that was just me teaching it stuff. So, I don't want the forestry version. I want the thermal foundation version, please. There we go. It defaults to industrial craft. I'm okay with this. That seems to be the way it wants to go. And if it does what I want it to, then I'm okay with this. Okay, so let's type up thermal. 2 copper gears, please. And that should... Oh yeah, piston. That'll probably... I do believe we can auto craft pistons. There we go. So that's crafting. Okay, back to thermal. Can I just... Beautiful. You know what, let's get these on auto craft because I'm gonna need them eventually anyway, and a lot of them. So it probably would be quite handy to have it auto craftable. You know, just handy. Okay, so now we need to teach the system how to make sandstone. And I'm pretty sure it doesn't know how to do that. I already have an absolute holy mother of mercy. We're going to teach you how to make sandstone anyway. Okay, so there. I don't know how we've got that much sandstone. I genuinely don't know how we've managed to accumulate 40k of sandstone. That's probably what's filling all my stuff up. Okay, so now what do we need? Importer and exporter. So at... refined, importer, let's make one at a time, exporter. Okay, so where are we going to put this? I want this out the way, ideally. as this is going to be a constantly used machine. You know what? Here makes perfect sense. Let's put it up here, out of the way. As it seems, this particular wall is becoming my auto crafting section. Right. Can I? Okay, so the pulverizer can just plop there and get rid of all its settings. So we can have incoming from the back, maybe. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that far, did I? I could just destroy that actually, couldn't I? Yeah, that wouldn't be a problem actually. Because what I'll do is if I open the back up, I can just put conduit in there coming in. So that's going to be our import and exporting from underneath. And I want it to actually should we export on the top? Export on the top probably would make more sense actually. You'll see why in just a moment. Okay, so let's get a draw. One of you. Actually, there's something very specific I want in the draw department actually. Or is there? Do we get that? Ooh, I'm thinking upgrades. What type of upgrade shall we have? Should we just make it? Should we just like keep an absolute load on us? Okay, let's make the void upgrade. So any excess, which we won't be getting for a long time, we won't have to worry about. Okay, so let's get our key. Now the question is, do we actually have any of this niter on us? Was it niter? Good, we have some on us. Excellent. Actually, you know what we could do with as well? We could do with an import bus as well, actually. Oh, no. Again, I'm thinking of planning logistics here. I've still got all that in my brain. It's external storage. That's what I want. Okay. Right. Alright, didn't think that one, even though that's awesome. Okay, so why don't we? You know, we might as well just open this wall entirely, if I'm honest. I'll do the rest of that camera. Okay, so we need to put. Okay, so if I was to say to you, your back is an import. You're allowed to get stuff in. Let's quickly get this set back up. Oh, come on. There we go. So that'll keep that happy. So now what we'll say here is sandstone is allowed in. This is probably just the easiest way to do this, guys. I don't think there's an easier way of doing this. Okay, so if we say sandstone. Okay, so it's filling up with sandstone. Excellent. I need my draconic wrench. I don't know why I came up here for it, actually. Whatever. As long as it works, right? Who cares? Okay, so let us give you some power. So now that is going to automatically be mushing that up. And as you can see, it's going to take a while. Have we got any upgrades? Because this is going to take forever. I think we have that gold one, don't we? But I think we need to use this first. You have to have the pre-tier first. So here's some tier upgrades for you. Basic, and then the hardened one. It's going to go a little quicker. I don't want it being there forever. We also can get augments then. So upgrades make it faster and give you augment slots. So there we go. We've got some niter and we've got some sand. Now what I want is I'm going to have that there. I'm going to have that there. It makes sense to actually have that there. Right? I need another export bus, don't I think. Let me see, guys. Hang on. Okay, guys, we're back. Right. Okay. So, ooh, wrong button. Now we need to set a few things up here. So let's put the void upgrade on there, and 32 stacks of it. Will that be enough? It's probably going to be overkill if I'm completely honest, but yeah, whatever. So let's lock in niter. Oh, there we go. Right, so that's where the niter's going to live. So let's get the external storage. I'm hoping if I put the external storage there, if I put that on a higher priority by, yeah, 5. So that's got a higher priority, and if I put an importer here, now that shouldn't be kicking anything out because I haven't set it yet. And then if I put that on there, and then if I set the top as an out, There's the top, right? That should be kicking it out. Okay, so there we go. It's sucking it out. I'm hoping it's going to suck that niter out as well, otherwise it's going to be just sat there doing nothing. Okay, so let's get some speed upgrades. You got any speed upgrades spare? Got one. Think that'll be enough? Okay, there we go, it's getting up now. But it seems to prioritise there, does it? Oh no, there we go. Okay, so there we go. That's it. So sandstone is going to constantly go in there, and is going to be constantly shot in here. So now we have niter covered. That should constantly keep making niter. Ah, this thing is so slow, it pains me. But we're working on getting it fast. Okay, so that's the niter done. Okay, so that's the next stage to the signalium upgrade done. He said. Right, so now we're going to need snowballs and blizz powder. Blizz powder is an arse. We have a fluid transpose, but we need snowballs. We're not going to have any snowballs, are we? That's something we're not going to have, is it? I don't know how we got that much snow. Will you turn into snowballs? So why to turn you into snowballs? No. Okay, so in that case, let's do it the cool thermal expansion way. Okay, so let's get, not a magma crucible, a glacial precipitator. We have absolutely nothing for it, seriously. That's the magma crucible again, isn't it? Okay, so we're going to need some invar. Okay, so 2 invar. Go. And we're going to need redstone reception coil. Redstone reception coil seems to be the main. I'm not going to auto-craft a glacial preconceptor because that's just... I'm not going to be... I mean, I might make one more at the very best. I don't really need... I don't need tons of these. So... all we need now... You know, let's make a load of pistons because... pistons just seem to be handy. Yeah, sure, go, make a stack, enjoy yourself. Okay, got thermal. Awesome. Alright, is there anything else we need while we're crafting here? I honestly can't remember. We are probably going to need some more magma crucibles, actually. Can we just... okay, so we'll make that when we get there. So, glacial preconceptor. Where's our fluid transposer we made last episode? There it is. Right. Right, let's put these two round here with this one because it just makes sense, does it? 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 I don't know if it does actually. Or we put them... actually, having the glacial preconceptor in water is probably going to be wanted, so let's plop it. Right next to this guy, sound good? And then we can get water directly from this guy. Hopefully, he said. Famous last words. Okay, so glacial preconceptor pretty much does what it says on the tin. You can choose to make snowballs, snow, or ice. In this case, we're going to want snowballs. So it's going to need power, obviously, and that just goes without saying. So power. It's also going to require water. And that's it. That's all it needs. It needs nothing else at all. So, we put a hole in the back, awesome. Without causing problems, awesome. He said, come on, work for me. There we go. Okay, so, we might not need that there actually. Okay, so let's get importer and exporter. Okay. Well, let's make a bulk of these, shall we? Let's make like 10 of you, 10 of you. I feel like that is going to be needed, and then what we'll do is next to him we could just put a fluid transposer, and your settings. And what we can do is give that power. How many channels has that got left on it? Okay, we ain't got many. Now, normally you would have a fluid transposer right next to a magma crucible, but in this case, as we've got liquids being stored all over the place, it's not really going to matter as much. Why are you guys taking so long? because it's crafting a lot. Right, we'll let that do that. Where were we? Down here. We were setting up this glacial preceptor. So let's import, no, export. I always get confused with these two. Always, guaranteed. Okay, so we need to export in and import out. So let's export in the back. Okay, so it's importing there. And then, well, export there, but then I don't want a ton of snowballs being held. Right, okay. Draw. Key. And avoid upgrade. I'm not keeping a billion of these in here. Do we really need that though? Because then we could actually... We could just kick them straight into there, actually, couldn't we? That would make a lot more sense, wouldn't it? Okay, so let's take you out for a second. And let's say... You're the out to the side. That's not the side I want, is it? Okay, there we go. So it kicks its snowballs out straight into the fluid transposer. That sound like a plan? Water. Okay, so here we're going to say I actually need some water. Of course. Of course. Okay, so fluid, I'd like a bucket of you and a bucket of you, so it knows what we're doing. Okay, so you are going to be set to fluids and water. So now, and immediately it's making snowballs, and immediately it should be kicking it out here, when this accepts it. So if we say to you, accept, change your configuration to green, maybe? I'm not sure how that exactly works. But it's accepting snowballs, so that's fine. That'll do. Okay, so then we'll say at the back, import. That's not the back. You're the back. You're the back. Okay, so then you just look at the ground like a complete retard because that's exactly what I wanted. And we'll say to you, liquids, destabilized redstone, and ho ho ho, we are now making, he said, please, we are now making blizz powder. But the thing is, I kind of want snowballs as well. Yeah, I do actually kind of want snowballs. Do we have an external storage? Yes. Okay, so what I will do here, now this is something I am going to do. Okay, so now we're going to get an upgrade. It's an upgrade for a downgrade, if that makes sense. You will in a minute. Okay, where is it? Creative storage. I'm sure we had it. Didn't we have it? Storage upgrade. Okay, let's type that storage. It will probably be in there. Storage. Okay, it should just come under draw, but whatever. Ah, here we go. Straw downgrade reduces the basic storage to a single stack. Yes. What? Flint is what we're low on? Are you serious? We actually have no flint. Are you pulling my leg? Okay, so I'm going to take a bit more. Okay, so flint just became a thing. Okay, I'll think about that later. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so what I'll do here is we'll do the same here. 1, 2, 3, and we'll say in here snowballs with downgrade on, so it can only hold a single stack, which I believe is only 16. That should be more than enough. Okay, so we'll have external storage on you, priority 5 set, importer, so we need to make the top, an exporter as well, plop you on there, obviously you're not connected to jack, so let's get some cable, and then we'll get some cable on here like that. That should now suck it out. That's now being sucked into there. That's now a stack limit, right? Isn't it? And we've got blizz powder there, so we need, where's our external importer thingy me bar? We need an importer. It's a bit of an arseache, but it's working, and that is the key, guys. It's the fact that it's working. That's what we want. I was wondering why it was quiet then, but then I keep forgetting there's a muffler there. That should, if I remember to set the bottom as an out. Is that actually kicking it out? Do we have blizz? We have blizz. Why has it stopped working all of a sudden? It's got no power. Did I not relink it up? Did you work again? Okay, it's working. Okay, so holes everywhere. For now, I'm just going to do this because I don't care. Sod it. Lovely. Okay, so now we're making stones, we're making blizz, we've got nitro. That actually should be enough. That should do. Ah yes, cryophium. Now we can just put that as a recipe. Right? If I just say that saltpeter gets stuffed. If I said, instead of saltpeter, do that. So now, if I lob down here, lob that in there. Now if I go here, and if I go like that, it should now know how to create that. And we're going to test this by making one. Okay, go for it. Give it a minute to do it. And there we go. It's working. Awesome. That is so awesome. That is more awesome than you guys can realise. Now for the real fun one. The resonant upgrade kit. Oh, this one's going to sting. Okay, let's start with Enderium. Enderium, we could use sand and Enderium blend. It gets us a chance of slag, which I don't really care about. So we need to make Enderium blend, which is a lot of pain in the ass. So we need resonant ender, which is ender eyes being melted. I think you guys can see where we're going to go with this one, can't you? Okay, so is actually is the things I ordered done. Marvellous. Okay, so I need a machine casing and a basic processor. So 2 of them. So now we're going to need more. And where's our basic processors? We actually have 2. Why do we have 2? Probably because maybe it's crafting something. Whatever. Bish bash bosh. And what I'll do is I'll plop that down here. So let's make more hard. Okay, so there's the access point. Okay, so one of these is going to be for Resident Ender. It's probably going to be you. So what I want is, oh yeah, exporter, importer again. Okay, running a little low on exporters. So let's. Oh, that's an external. Actually, no, external storage. Go and make me 4 of them. That could be quite handy, actually. And an exporter. 5 of them should do it. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll export here Eyes of Ender, which should now be being melted if it had the power. So let's leech off this one this time. Okay, so now you should be melting this up. Awesome. I don't think about getting the liquid out actually just yet. That could be. I should be able to just get a bucket, right, and just suck it out. At least I'm hoping. I'm hoping I can. Otherwise, I don't know. You there? You there? Gives me you. Okay, so we're gonna have to start wrapping this up soon because I don't think. Man, this is taking a long time, isn't it? This is crazy. Okay, export on the top. fluid transposer. Accept from the bottom. Are you the bottom? I can never remember which way is what. I genuinely cannot remember ever. Okay, so it is that one. I thought it was that one. Okay, so, oh yes, and accepting up. Okay, so export from the up. Accept from the bottom. Give it some power. Once this is done, we will. Okay, so you can stop doing that now. I don't want you to do that. That's what I want. We're going to lose a little bit of liquid. I don't give a damn. Okay, so now we should have. If I type fluid, awesome. We'll put him there, and we'll say, right, you are ender fluid only. That's all you are, and all we should need is an importer. Cables. Okay, so that's connected up to the system. All we need to do is get this stuff out of the system, which requires another importer like the one I just used. Importer. So we're not getting the resin upgrade done today, that's for sure. Okay, so set you to fluids, and now if I can get out this hole I made. Is it working? Well, it sucks something in. Yep, I think it's working. So it's 750 last time. Okay, there we go. Good. Right, okay, so that's ender pearls on the go. Frickin' sweet, guys. Frickin' sweet. Okay, so I really would ideally like to make an Enderidum thingy stuff. Whatever it's called. Enderium ingot. I would like to get to this stage, but I don't know if we're going to. Okay, so we need pulverized platinum. Actually, I think we can do this. I think we can do this. Okay, Enderium. Blend. I don't know if that will do it. If we can just get Enderium ingots made today, as an ending, I will be quite happy with that. Okay, can you just do one? It says it's happy. Can you just do it? Me like it. Okay, so then if we say to this guy, one of these little dusties here, if you cook this up. Ah, no, it's different, wasn't it? Ah, yeah, dirt. No, you can't. You don't just cook it up, do you? No, you don't. You need an induction smelter, and it requires 2 of them, and sand. Well, sand is something we're not even a little bit short on, so. And sand. I do believe it was just 1 sand, right? Should just be, yeah, 1 sand, any sand, and 2 Enderium will make two of them. Okay, awesome. So where's our induction smelter? Here it is. It's currently not working. What in the sweet hell? Okay, guys, I don't know how that's happening because I have been sussing the base out quite heavily. Okay, I missed a bit. I've been doing this for quite a while now. I don't know how these little beggars are getting in. I will well, think of something. Okay. I need to make the recipe, otherwise it's not going to do a lot, is it? Okay, so I'm going to say to that. Okay, mate, I've got it slightly wrong. You need 2 of them, and 1 of them is going to make you the ingots in question. Now, it's probably going to get sucked out straight away. So that goes in, that goes super quick, and the Enderium ingot is... Wow, that was actually surprising. Have we upgraded this? No, it's only on basic. But yeah, that was quick. I can hear it. I can hear it. That sounds like a blizz. Go away! Annoying thing. Oh, creeper. Not where I wanted to go, but it will do. Okay, so where were we? Okay. Enderium, guys. This is it, the final, this is the final bit, I promise. Okay, so... Enderium ingot. Okay, let's just see if it works. We'll craft 2 batches I think would be the best thing, or we can just get everything out. Okay, so thermal, get that out. I would like 2 Enderium ingots, please. Or do we want 1? Okay, let's just ask for 1. Go. Start. Okay, so let's give that a minute. Let's just see what happens. Okay, so there's 2 dust. And there's 2 ingots. Okay, so it's 1 batch, which is going to equal to 2 ingots. So we have now automatically got the auto crafting for Enderium ingot, which is amazing. Have we got time for any more? Let me check, guys. Give me 2 secs. Okay, guys, we are back, and I am starting to run out of time quite badly, so that's fine. I did have a quick look to see if we could just make Priothium and Lumium. Lumium in itself, as you can see, is going to be a bit of a fiddle, like the rest. And I've also been looking at how on earth we get hold of sulfur. And there's not many ways. The best way I think I've found is putting that in a sag mill for a 15% chance of it getting it. But I don't know if that'll work. We can't put it in anything else. So this probably seems like the best way. And to get netherite, we could easily just use the conjuration catalyst in a certain way. But that's going to have to be for another episode, guys, unfortunately. How long is it taking to get these upgrades? Seriously, bloody Nora. But it's going to be worth it, guys, honestly. So, that is the episode, guys. I hope you found it enjoyable. I hope you found it entertaining. I hope you haven't found it too boring. And hopefully we'll get these sodding upgrades done by next episode, so we can get this dirty great wall of awesome machinery up to get our quarry going. I will continue with other stuff off camera, but until the next episode, guys, hit that like button if you like this. Subscribing would be amazing. But until the next episode, I will see you then. Take care.